Hi, I'm Coach Cane from Straight Blast Gym, Portland, Oregon. This is Assistant Coach Ella. I'm going to do a quick video on a posture from quarter position top before you get your hooks in. So if you ever find yourself on someone's back with your weight completely on their back and your hooks are not in yet and you're wondering what to do with your feet, this is a really good option. And so I'm going to turn this way. And so Ella's going to come around and then put her weight completely on my back, like that. Yeah, and then yeah, chest and everything. And so there she is in this position. And so if you ever find yourself in this position, what to do with your feet that will allow you to connect better. And so what Ella is going to do is she's going to walk her hip up, and then she's going to take her feet and then cross her feet and toes, and then move her hip up or down, however much she needs to get in a position where she feels like she's kind of got a closed guard around my hip girdle there. Kind of squeeze her heels into her backside and squeeze her knees tight, and I can feel she's got a really good bite on my hip there. And so the key is her ankles are low and not high. And so what that should feel like as I move around is she's really stuck to my hip there, and she's in a good position to get her hooks in because she's already on my back. And so when she sees or feels that space open up, yeah, it's just a real quick move to the hooks in. And so I like that because I can wrap low and then tuck my heels low on her hip and then wrap. And then it feels like I got a really tight bite around this part of her hip. I'm going to do it to Ella real quick. Let's turn. And so I find myself here like this. Rather than squeezing like this or putting my feet on the mat, I'm going to wrap. But I don't want to wrap up high. I take my feet and I bring them below her hips like this and then wrap. And then I drive my hip in with my flat back right there, like that. And then when I do that, I got a really tight squeeze around this part of her hip. And that flat back like that really drives my hip into her lower back. And it's a super nice tight bite. It allows me to use my hips and legs to wrap up her hip girdle. My arms become a little more free to keep me on top. And then when she opens up a space in the hips for my foot to come in, it's a really fast bite. So watch, Ella's gonna do it again from the top, and then she'll get her hooks in when she sees the space. Yeah, nice flat back. Yeah. So there it is. This is one that you really have to feel. Get a partner, get your legs around, get your ankles down low, cross them and wrap, and then put your hip into them with your flat back, and then feel how that connection works. And you should feel really tightly connected to their hip girdle there in a way that you can stay on pretty easy. So anyway, give that a try and let us know how it works.